South Asia, a land of incredible diversity, ancient civilizations, and over 1 billion people today. But how far back does this story go? Who were the first humans here? And how did this region become one of the most complex and diverse places on Earth? Today, I'm diving into the scientific story of human evolution in South Asia, one that begins long before the first cities or empires. Long before modern humans set foot in the subcontinent, archaic humans, likely related to Homo erectus, were already here. In places like Adirampakkam in Tamil Nadu, archaeologists have uncovered stone tools over 1.5 million years old. We don't have their bones yet, but their tools tell us that early human species explored this land, hunted here, and may have lived here for thousands of years. Then, around 65,000 to 55,000 years ago, something extraordinary happened. Anatomically modern humans, Homo sapiens, our species, began migrating out of Africa. One group followed the southern coastal route, entering what is now India, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh. Genetic studies, especially mitochondrial DNA, show that some of the oldest human lineages survive in South Asian tribal groups like the Adivasis and the Andamanese Islanders. For tens of thousands of years, these early humans lived as hunter-gatherers. They made tools, adapted to forests, rivers, and deserts, and even created rock art. In places like Bhimbetka in central India, you can still see the paintings they left behind, showing animals, dances, and daily life. By around 35,000 years ago, they began making advanced microlithic tools, tiny stone blades attached to wood or bone, perfect for life on the move. Then, a major turning point, around 7000 BCE in present-day Baluchistan, Pakistan, humans began farming. The site of Mehrgarh reveals one of the earliest agricultural settlements in the world. They grew wheat and barley, raised domesticated cattle, and built homes from mud bricks. This marked the beginning of the Neolithic age in South Asia, and it wasn't just in the northwest. In southern India, people domesticated millets and sheep. In the Gangetic Plains, early forms of rice cultivation appeared, perhaps even independently. By 2600 BCE, farming had led to something even more remarkable: the Indus Valley Civilization, or the Harappan Civilization. This was one of the world's first urban societies. With cities like Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Dholavira, and Lothal, the Indus people built homes, had drainage systems, public baths, and even standardized weights for trade. They traded with Mesopotamia, crafted beautiful pottery and jewelry, and used an undeciphered script. But around 1900 BCE, these cities declined, likely due to climate change, river shifts, and economic pressures, not war or invasion. After the decline of the Indus cities, South Asia entered a period of change. New material cultures emerged, like the painted gray ware and copper hoard cultures. Recent ancient DNA studies show that around 2000 BCE, steppe pastoralists, possibly from the Eurasian grasslands, began mixing with existing populations in the northwest. They brought new genetic lineages, including ones found today in Indo-European speaking groups, especially in North India. But this wasn't a mass invasion, it was likely a gradual mixing over centuries. The Indus descendants, the local foragers, the Iranian-related early farmers, and the incoming steppe groups all contributed to the complex genetic mosaic of South Asia. Now here's where science meets debate: the origin of languages like Sanskrit and the Vedas. Linguists connect them to Indo-European languages, which have links to the steppe. But the story is not that simple. We don't have direct archaeological evidence of any one group bringing Sanskrit or the Vedas. Instead, it's more likely that South Asia saw cultural exchanges, adaptations, and the emergence of new traditions over time. Local and incoming ideas blended, shaping what would eventually become Vedic culture, early Hinduism, and South Asia's vast spiritual heritage. Today, South Asia is home to over 2,000 ethnic groups and hundreds of languages. From the Dravidian-speaking south to the Tibeto-Burman communities in the northeast, from the Indo-Aryan plains to Austroasiatic tribes of central India, this diversity is ancient. It is the result of tens of thousands of years of movement, adaptation, exchange, and resilience. So, the story of human evolution in South Asia isn't a tale of one people, one migration, or one culture. It's a braided river of ancestries, early humans, first farmers, urban builders, and migrating herders, all flowing together to shape the incredible diversity we see today. If you enjoyed this deep dive, like, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments. What did you find interesting, or if you have anything to add?
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. meow meow.